This is yet another episode of the Metal Hardcore Chronicles with Jordan J, where we're all over the map, era-wise, with these genres and this family tree, but all these subsidiaries all lead back to hardcore and metal. That's really what I'm talking about. That's what's being played. So I'm going to start it off with a song by a fundamental band from the hardcore end of things. It's Black Flag with the song My War, and Henry Rollins is on vocals. Yeah, this is just one of their best songs, My War by Black Flag. That song was My War by Black Flag, a heavy song, definitely. Henry Rollins is quite the vocalist, really intense song, and a lot going on in that song in particular. And I had the opportunity of seeing him do spoken word in IMO BC quite a few years ago, and it was amazing. So Henry Rollins is a superior human being and a lot of other things. Anyway, I will definitely keep us moving here with a song by Testament called Sins of Omission. And I saw this live in London, a video of that really recently, and I was loving that performance. They totally kill. They dominate after all these years. So let's play a song from the metal world, thrash metal if you want to call it that, Testament, with the song Sins of Omission. That was Sins of Omission by Testament from their Practice What You Preach album. That band hails from Berkeley, California, with Chuck Billy on vocals. So I'm going to move on and play a song by my favorite hardcore band again, the band The Cro-Mags. We're going to play a song from their iconic album, Age of Quarrel. And the song is It's the Limit. From one of the best and most important hardcore albums ever recorded, The Age of Quarrel by the Cro-Mags. That was It's the Limit. So we're going to play a song by the quintessential metal band from the Bay Area, Metallica. We're going to play a song called Jump in the Fire from Kill 'Em All. That was Jump in the Fire by Metallica from their Kill 'Em All album. So we're going to move on to another band that is of the hardcore variety, one of the most important ones, in fact, a pioneering hardcore band, Bad Brains, with the song Sailin' On from their first album.
Everything is like a snap. So I'm sailing when I'm sailing on. I'm moving when I'm moving on. Sail on, sail on, sail on, sail on.
That was Sailin' On by the Bad Brains. So we're going to finish off this segment with two more songs. One more song by the mighty Pantera, and then another song by another group. And that'll cap off this segment of the Hardcore Metal Chronicles. And then I'll do another one that's going to be a little bit more random and is actually going to be a lot longer. And then I'm going to switch to another genre. But I'll probably come right back to this at some point because this is my first love anyway. And that's just how it is. So I'm going to play a song by Pantera, as I said. I'm going to play a song from the Great Southern Trendkill album. The song is called Suicide Note Part 2.
What's good is done, it goes away.
That was Pantera with Suicide Note Part 2 from the Great Southern Trendkill album. And I'm going to finish this off, as I said, with a song by Exodus. The song is called Children of a Worthless God. It's a live performance of it. And I'd like to thank you for listening, and I'll catch you in the next segment. And I hope that you enjoyed this. Thanks very much once again.